everybody. Welcome to Dino Entertainment TV, which is based on firearm violence, domestic violence, deemed unfortunate, and we also talk about being violated, and we also are out in the community having fun, interacting, and we cuss up. But anyway, what's going on? Hey, Sister Sarah, how you doing, girl? Thank you for turning on the subscribers mode for me, my sister. Hope everybody doing fine. But anyway, how's everybody weekend going? My weekend been great. I ain't did too much enough but sleep. I went out, had a good time. Let's see. My bad. I went out and about a couple times and had me a good time and some wine and some stuff like that and kicked it and hung out and she purple learn her a new dance and purple learned her a new dance. And I might be having a contest over here, so I'm gonna get with some of my peoples and see if we can get this contest that I come up with. And if I come up with this contest, I came up with this one by myself. Yeah. But anyway, I am having a bake sale, but I'm just trying to figure out what day I'm going to have it on. It's going to be cookies, mini cakes, mini pies. It's a cook bake off, a dessert bake off. Well, sweet. It says sweets bake off for the homeless. If you want to purchase some, let me know. If you're in Dallas, Texas, let me know. But I'll be having cookies, mini cakes, mini pies, and I'll have all kinds of different kind of tastes of cookies and things like that. So I will be having a cookie and cake bake sale. That's for sure. So it's gonna be coming up really soon. So I'm gonna keep talking about it. So I want to make sure you come out and support if you are in Dallas, Texas. So another thing, let's see what else. Did y'all go subscribe to Hood Talk, that boy DC? We try and get him in the house, y'all. We try and put him on the market so he can go live. We want him to go live so he can have us cutting up, laughing at the men's and stuff. I'm being the bushes. I can't say nothing, but I'm being the bushes unless he had that day where we can talk as ladies on his show. But right now, like I said, it's just a man's channel, so it won't be nothing to do with women's. If it is, that's on their conversation, not our conversation. Make sure you go subscribe to CK Generation, Laser Generations. On that channel, me and Pap is coming up with a coffee date. We got to figure out what date because she's working, so it's coming soon for a coffee date. So y'all in the act and look for that. And we also got something else coming up. We're not gonna talk about it right now. We got something else coming up for the community. So this is what we're gonna be out in the community, do something totally different. This is gonna be something totally different that y'all have not seen Vino do at all. I had not even talked about it, but this is gonna be something totally different. So yeah, this will be happening. I would say this is April. Well, I would say April. Around by May. Yeah. The cookie sale gonna be before then. Anyway, don't forget we are having CDL classes in the Discord. We're also having the credit check classes and the business classes also in the Discord. If you wanna attend the class for truck driving CDL classes, let me know. If you want to also attend for the business classes and the credit card, get your credit cleaner classes, let me know on that. And that'll be good on that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some different things and change some things around. But anyway, if you would go check out my community wall, I have listed of people that's been missing, ladies and men that's been missing over the whole United States. So y'all go check that out because I have missing people on my community wall. So y'all check that out as well. So I am still doing that as well. So that's good on that. But anyway, let's get to it. Pep may be still not. Pep may not be here because she's still at work. Pep been that good, there, y'all. That little lady been having 6 or 7 yards a day to do. So just know she's busy. She ain't went nowhere. She just been really busy. Yeah, really busy. So I hope everybody did write down their answers on they do what they will do, what they won't do. This is gonna be interesting. Interesting. Because we always say, no, I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. Me, I know not on what I'm always talking about what I am and what I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. But anyway, yeah, that part. So let's get started. Boop, doop, 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 doop. Play my commercial. I like that video. It do so much in one video. I don't know why I like it, but I like it though. Let's get started.
How does a man allow himself to be judged by a woman that doesn't even like to look at her real self in the mirror? You living your life and feeling embarrassed about being bald-headed or not having a certain type of a hairline, but you being judged by a woman that has fake hair on her head every day.
Wait a minute. Let's do that again. Let's start skipping and flipping and
How does a man allow himself to be judged by a woman that doesn't even like to look at her real self in the mirror? You living your life and feeling embarrassed about being bald-headed or not having a certain type of a hairline, but you being judged by a woman that has fake hair on her head every day, that doesn't like herself. I look at my real self every day. When I take the jewelry off of this, hey man, this tattoo on my skin is who I am. Ain't no makeup, ain't no extra lip. A woman gotta like me for who I am or not like me for who I am. That's not what a woman has to deal with. A woman can make herself a whole different person and not be held against her morally or whatever. They all are insecure. This is just the reality of the fact. It's a bunch of beautiful women in this world, but I'm just a person that I'm a special type of person. I don't think no girl look better than me.
He said he don't think he ain't never met no girl look better than him. He wasn't that cute. See, that's what they problem is. That's one problem. Stuck on themselves. That's one problem. And I ain't got no problem with that. Everybody be stuck on themselves. I be stuck on myself every now and then. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Give me a little water. Excuse me. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a man being stuck on himself. And when he starts saying that he look better than that person, I don't think so. I might need to go look at him again. I need to look at him again. Let me look at him again. Let me look at him one more time. Let me look at him again. How does a man
allow himself to be judged by a woman that doesn't even like to look at her real self in the mirror? You living your life and feeling embarrassed about being bald-headed or not having a certain type of a hairline, but you being judged by a woman that has fake hair on her head every day, that doesn't like herself. I look at my real self every day. When I take the jewelry off of this, hey man, this tattoo on my skin is who I am. Ain't no makeup, ain't no extra lip. A woman gotta like me for who I am or not like me for who I am. That's not what a woman has to deal with. A woman can make herself a whole different person and not be held against her morally or whatever. They all are insecure. This is just the reality of the fact. It's a bunch of beautiful women in this world, but I'm just a person that I'm a special type of person. I don't think no girl look better than me.
He did say that. He did. Hey, Tori, baby. How you doing, baby? Sarah, if you can't, I don't know what Tori channel is. Drop your Tori channel, too. Because I know he don't know how to do it. Hey, Tori. You hear me? You hear me? Say, Jamal, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, says a pimp. Yeah, look here. He said they don't look better than him, but y'all let's really just be honest and look at it before we go to another show. Let's be honest. Think about everything a lady got to make her look different. Think about everything she got. She got makeup, the contour, whatever y'all call it, stuff y'all using, all that pack makeup on your face, and the eyelashes, and your mascaras, and all that stuff. We are putting on something else that we're not. But a man can't do that. A man can probably go get what? A toupee on top of his head. That's what he probably can get. Something like that. But a man can't go out there and, put a waist train on for his tummy. Sure, he got a flat ass. Go out there and find him some booty for a man. Put on his butt. You know what I'm saying? We fake a lot of men's out, right? We fake a lot of men's out because of that we, hey, Pep, I didn't see you, baby. We fake a lot of men's out because of the fact that we got lots to put on. We can hide our belly. We can make like a 10-pound belly, a 10-pound baby belly. Can look like 2-pound baby belly. We can put hair on our head and we ain't got nothing past our eyebrows. We can put eyelashes on, we ain't got narrow eyelash. We can find a bra, one with one might got cushion in it, and one may not, because you may not got no breast on the other side. You can go make your breast. I mean, we are very, very well, we just basically like manipulate. I wouldn't really say manipulate. I would just say we're just giving you what you wanting and what you seeing on TV that you are admiring, and we just going by what you seeing on TV and how you liking it. So we decided to do what? We decided to upgrade they decided to upgrade their body. I ain't doing all that. I don't need all that. That's just me. I don't need all that.
He fit because he's the head. Now, this is the way I was raised. A lot of women not gonna agree with me.
No, they ain't gonna agree with that.
I may make money. I want to make his life better and easier, but I'm not the head of the household.
Y'all, now she said she is apples, all the apples in the trail. All trails to the apple. Told your mom said, I agree. Y'all know what? Because I don't need all that either. Y'all know what? See, I don't know. Who can we fault, y'all? Who can we fault when we say, well, I had to be strong. I had to put the man pants on to hold my household down, to be the man and the lady. Now, if the lady has been going all this time, taking care of all the bills, and being herself, she knows she can depend on herself, we can't take that away from her. Because men's do fall. Women's fall, but men's fall, right? Like Cheryl just said, she don't take that away from men. A woman is supposed to be inside. A man's supposed to take care of things on outside. And what I mean by that now, way I look at it, okay, well, she may look at it fine. But what I may look at it, okay, now it's going to be 50-50. You got to find 50-50. Right, Tori. What can I find her? I don't know what she is, bro. But it got to be 50-50. Nowadays, it used to be where a man can be the breadwinner on the outside and he take care of the cars, the grass, and everything, bring in the money, and this is that, and the woman stay home, keep the house clean, and this that. Those days are gone. Ain't no more of those days. We don't have those kind of days no more. So I don't understand that, because nowadays you got men can't go even hit a job. Shit, better not depend on nobody. I mean, the man gonna be the man to bring the money in. No, what if he can't bring the money in? And I know then that's why I got to step up to the other part. I understand that too. But damn, you see what I'm saying? I'd rather stay single. But I hope everybody did their homework on their do's and on their don'ts. Man, I hope y'all did y'all work. Man, this gonna be fun.
Even if I call a nigga fucking my hoe, I ain't my problem ain't with you, because I know how these females be. You feel me? So I don't even know how I take a nigga coming at me about a girl, because nobody ain't raping these people. You know what I'm saying? So if your girl goddamn fuck with me, you need to take that up with her, not me. You feel me? Even me, if I felt like you and my girl was fucking around, and I got a problem, my problem with the girl, because that's where my loyalty's supposed to be at.
Now, I like that he got a nasty mouth, but I like that young man. That's why I like that young man, because guess what he did? What he did was, he said, he ain't got no problem dealing with that man. He got his problem is with the woman. So why do people, well, take that back. Why do women have the problem with the woman and with the woman and it shouldn't be that way. It should be the woman should have a problem with the woman. Well, yeah, with her husband first, with the man, husband, whatever. Then she should have a problem with that lady. But till then, a woman can't make no man do more than he want to do, and can't no man make no woman do no more than what she want to do. So that's how I figured. See what y'all say. That's what I think. It's a team. Every both have their position. Yeah, they both got their position right. They both got their positions. But so, but let's start. Do y'all agree that the man should be the breadwinner? And in this century that we in the 2025, do y'all still think that the man should be the breadwinner as it used to be a long time ago? But do y'all think that now? Right today in 2025, insecurity in a woman and the woman are emotional. Show this, Pat. Let's see. 50-50. Yeah, I think so too, sir. I think it should be 50-50. But they don't see it. People don't see it like that. People see it totally different than what we see. Okay. Let's see.
Even if I call a nigga fucking my hoe, I ain't my problem.
Sleeping with different women is not something to be proud of in this generation. Being loved and respected by a woman who doesn't have her eyes in any other men is the biggest thing to be proud of. It is rare to find such women, but trust me, they exist.
Okay, he said they exist. So I'm going to wait about 2 seconds. So where do they exist at? Torres said the men burned the bridge of being leader of the household. They did. They did do that. Yes, men are protectors and women are helpmates to pick up the pieces. Huh. But yeah. But they're forgetting that we're in a new era. We are in a new era though, y'all. We're in a different place now. We ain't and now me and Papa's at, we Gen X. We'll probably do some things, something like that. But out of Gen X, y'all know y'all ain't finna play that doggone game. Y'all need to cut that out. Y'all know y'all ain't finna do that. Y'all know y'all ain't finna do it. Cause I know. I know y'all ain't finna do it. Cause I know I wouldn't. But, sometimes you got to bend a little bit, right? Yeah, you're right, Pat.
If you say I want a man that make $100,000, you eliminated 85% of all men. 85%, that leaves you 15%. Half of that 15% is married. 7.5%, half of them gay. Or live an alternative lifestyle. Take that down to 3.5%, 4% that you gotta choose from. Then you want him over 6 feet, 2%. He can't be obese, 1%. You don't like Sagittarius, Leos, or Cancers. Well, now you at a 0.5% of a man that you gotta look for, you gotta find him, and then he gotta like you back. That type of man that makes that type of money has requirements for a woman too that now you have to meet. This is why so many women are struggling that make money when they step out here into the dating.
Do we agree? What's the problem? Let me ask y'all, what's the main problem right now in the dating world? What's the main problem? Because me myself, I'm here and there, I date here and there. Meaning women don't really know this. You know what, Pam? That cool. Now, who are we to blame for that? Who are we to blame for not knowing what their positions is? Who are we to blame for that? Who is it? What's wrong, Tori? For real though, Who is it to blame for that? Do we blame our parents, or do we blame the way that the world is changing so fast upon us and going so many different things and so many different cycles coming in at one time? Do we blame ourselves, or do we blame the way the way of the lifestyle of today is, of the century is? Is that who we blame? You know what I'm saying? Faith in society. What's faith? What's faith in society? We got to blame somebody. And you and where Jamal talking, he might be right. Yeah. Yeah. I believe it may be. I think Jamal. I think he on some. I think he on some society and documentation. The world, society. Yep, that's what I think too. That's what I think. So somebody get to ask ourselves, who do we blame for that? We can't blame our parents, because our parents went along with way things was with the world. So we can't blame our parents. We got to blame what? How they pushing us through the world, through different things of the world right now. That's how I feel. You know, I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out though. Let's see. We're gonna find out. Yeah. Pap, I did announce that I'm gonna have a bake sale for cookies and pies, mini cat pies, mini cakes and stuff. Yeah, you right. That's basically what you and Northside said about the same thing. You sure did.
If you say I want a man that make $100,000, you eliminated 85.
See, these women today, they talk about, oh, I want to be treated like my mom and my great grandma got to treat, but y'all don't behave like that. Oh, I'm gonna do me. Okay, well, do you? I don't have to be a part of it.
They know their worth.
Worth is what someone is willing to pay for something. You don't get to determine your worth if somebody's not paying for it. Oh, I'm valuable. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. It's hard for something to add value, to increase in value that constantly gets used. I want somebody at least 6 foot tall. I want somebody that make at least 6 figures. I want somebody that go to church. I want somebody that like to travel. Okay, what you want gotta want you. That's what women gotta understand. What can you do? What's the all this value that you speak of? What is it? Because I just want you to know a little something. Everything that you do, I can pay somebody to do it. Cook, clean, get my dry cleaning. I ain't paying for the sex, I'm paying you to get out. So if I'm with you, I really want to be with you.
I like Shannon Sharp sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes he can be on point. And right now he said a little mouthful right there, you know. He went back to what he knew. I think Shannon Sharp is Gen X too. I think he is, y'all. I think he's Gen X, I believe. If I ain't right. Most of these women men don't go to church, don't know how to pray, what to pray for, and never had a male figure in their life. They ain't had none, Jamal. Good Pep is right. Society, indoctrination, they got us going so fast. And let me say something right quick. Now, this is a little bit off the subject, y'all. I swear, everybody talking about we went back an hour. No, y'all, we went back damn near 2 hours. We went back damn near 2 hours. When I set my clock back on my watch, when I set my watch back on my time back on my watch, we almost 2 hours behind. If we ain't just losing no hours sleep, we losing 2 hours of sleep. And think I'm not right? Check it out. Sham Sharp is a baby boomer. Oh, he a baby. He a baby boomer. Wait a minute. He born in the 40s around that time. I didn't know he's a baby. I thought he was right with Gen X. So he came in the baby boomers in the 40s, right, Pat? I believe in the 40s, y'all. The baby boomers, if I'm not mistaken, they're in the 40s. Cause my mom was a baby boomer. She sure was. My mom was a baby boomer. And I know for a fact, me and Pat, we Gen X. And it was for 1965. What the Ooh, okay. Well, I guess I made pretty good up then. We ain't no baby boomers, Pat. We bud the baby boomers, girl. We're bud here. Yeah.
Men don't care about women's money. We don't. Woman that's only gonna base us based off our height. I'm 6'4", he's 5'8". But you said that he's disqualified because he's 5'8".
I didn't judge his character.
But you judge his height and he doesn't qualify for you. The same way he doesn't qualify for you. With your figure, a lot of guys you won't qualify for.
Give me a second.
I was never speaking down on you. I was speaking to the queen in you. The man, he has a fool in him, but he also has a king in him. And that woman should always speak to the king in him. A woman has a fool in her, but she also has a queen in her. Me speaking to the fool in her would have been, you just as good as you are. Those guys are the problem. But I spoke to the queen in her and I said, listen, you could do much better than where you are at now.
Do y'all know that's how some men think of women? Do y'all know that? And he did hurt her feeling when he said about the way she looked when nobody just really approached her, you know. And we do say that we want somebody this like this, we want somebody looking like this. He got to have this, girl. Oh, child, honey. If he ain't got this, honey, he ain't no good. He got to have this. And if he ain't got that, ooh, what am I do with him? I can't do nothing with him. I mean, we got all kinds of stories to tell. But I heard this old school say one time, don't mess around and let your good thing pass you by with that BS. Now, what he was telling me, and he was I say old school. Oh, he was an old school. He was in his late 60s back in the day. I was a young girl. Oh, my bad, I skipped one. The 5'8" dude, I ain't crying. Let me deal with Jason. Man, Jamal will be 5'8". I ain't studying Jamal. I already have to flip your 6-figure, huh, pal? Right. But my thing is, when y'all go in a relationship, do you feel like a woman should have more than you, men? And when you women's go in a relationship, do y'all feel like a man should have more? A man should have more than you, or do you feel like everything should be equal, so it can be balanced out equal, so nobody say that, well, I had this or I had that. You got to do that whole inventory in your shiznitzel. And you got to do a whole inventory, just don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And you sure right, pal. He got to have that money. But how many women or how many men would take someone in that has zero? If a man ain't got nothing to bring to the plate, what do he got? What can you do with him? If a woman ain't got nothing to bring to the plate, men, what can you do with her? Now, you got to remember now, I ain't saying that she ain't gonna never work, and I ain't saying that he ain't never gonna work. But everybody come around that time where they have a stumble on their foot, we got to catch back up. That part. Sarah's an equal. Yeah, it'll be equal, Sarah. It should be. But for some reason, we ain't catching the equal side. I find men, baby, you find the ones who think they cute, they want you to take care of. I ain't take care of now, John Ninja Brown. I'm not taking care of now, and I said how I want to say it now, John Ninja Brown. And I meant that. Build them up and work together. Amen, Sarah. We don't look at all that. It's a feeling to be called. It's called why fall in love, but treasure matter. I don't know, Jamal. I don't know. Men do look what a woman got to bring. If she ain't got no job, or how many kids she got, or this and that. They do that. Okay. You sleep, boy? I think my son might be asleep. Boy. He might be asleep. But he said, with a Sarah. Somebody said this girl's on the internet saying she was in her 30s. Now, this is what I got a problem with. It was a girl on the internet. It might have been Pep told me. The girl, might have been Pep somebody told me the girl was on the internet and how she was all sexy and fine and everything, and she didn't have no kids. They said after a while, look at the side, the baby done popped up. The baby, I think it was maybe my girl Pep. But my thing is, that's a note to see. She was trying to deceive a man and think that she didn't have no kids. Because she all in a certain, her body parts is built in a certain way, and the man gonna only look at her for her body. He ain't trying to go, well, she got no money. He ain't mad about no money. He just trying to make sure she can give him everything she need to give him in the household, in the bedroom. It's all about dogs. Can you, your intellect hold my attention? I'm jagged. I couldn't get an ice cream. See, Jamal, so you can't get no ice cream sandwich. No ice cream sandwich out of him right about now. So, well, how y'all feel about when you get a room, when you, now, now, this been done to me now. You get somebody, you start staying with somebody, they start staying with you, whatever, then they start out paying the bills real good. Then after a while, this ninja don't want it, and he ain't never got all his money. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ain't never got all your money. So that let me know right there, your budget, your budget's gonna be out. Your budget ain't jack nothing. Murder no though. You couldn't do it, Jamal. Jamal said he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Me, I ain't taking care of no man. I ain't finna do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
The more bills a woman pays by herself, the less attractive men become, because she's now so independent that all she's worried about is taking care of her family and leveling up. To her, a man has no place in her life because he's not bringing anything to the table but headaches and wasted time. Yes, she's in her masculine energy, and that's not going to change until a real man steps up to the plate and takes some of that weight off her shoulders. She's not looking for someone to complete her because she's already whole on her own. She's looking for someone who adds value, not someone who creates chaos. A real man won't be intimidated by her independence. He'll respect it. He'll step in, not to control her, but to support her and bring peace. Because she's tired of dealing with boys pretending to be men. She doesn't need a partner for survival. She wants a partner for growth. And if you can't help her rise, she'll keep climbing alone. Drop 100 if you agree with me, and pass this on to someone who needs it. God bless you.
Well. I like what he said. I like what he said. A woman is already, see, that's where I think a man make their mistake at, right there. That's where I think a man make his mistake at. When a woman get out there and get a taste of that money, and she figure out she know how to multitask some shits and this around that house to take care of her business, and she done been multitasking all these years, and she been paying them bills by herself over here, by herself over there, by herself over here. She down there. She got it mapped out. She mapped out the task to multitasking. So now she feel like a man can't tell me nothing. I got my house, my car, my business in line. I got my furs on top. I mean, what can he do for her? Now, a woman feeling like that because of the fact that all these years has passed by and nobody's stepped up to the plate for her. So she has stepped up to the plate for herself and be her own. Be her own. Again, build her own. To where it accommodates her. Now she's satisfied with her. She got everything she needs. What she needs you for now? That's a mistake I believe that a man being made. I don't know. Right. You're right, Jamal. Not with masculine energy. You're right. But my thing is, can the women really say the men's let the women's down? Can I say at some point the woman got let down because she had to put these man pants on and build her household herself the way she want to, because there was no man there to help for stability, to help build, besides take. And the same thing goes for what I'm saying about a woman. I'm saying the same thing about a man. A woman ain't no better than what that man is. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel now, y'all. I don't know. I might just be talking. Perhaps at 1%. This one's giving me a big bag of chips. You can have some. Let's go. Get on his butt, Pap. Get on his butt. Let me get through with this. We go through. I got to see what we got on our menu for today. Yeah, I got to see what y'all talked about, what y'all came up with.
Stop attaching your worth and your esteem to a man. Stop doing that. If you see that this person is showing you tendencies of low commitment, lack of emotional availability, not being attuned to your needs, not being accessible, lack of engagement, lack of responsiveness to your needs, the moment that you see that, you realize that we cannot pair. That means that we are not compatible. Stop falling for the okie doke. A lot of times, as Dr. B has said before, we live in a fantasy world. Live in the real world. Stop letting your emotions govern your decisions. The more you stop operating in your emotion mind, stop saying, well, I actually care about this man. Your logic mind tells you, yeah, you do care about him, but he didn't answer your phone 3 days in a row. He didn't respond to you when you asked for this. The moment that you brought up a concern, he dismissed that. Your logic mind told you to walk away. It's okay to say, I care for you, but I realize you're not good for me. That's wisdom. Use it.
Uh-oh. Did she say a lot, y'all? Did she say a lot? Yeah. Yeah. It's like just like saying you can't make nobody want you, right? The sister said a lot. He said, my mom and my daughter love me, baby. You can go. Right. But I ain't gonna lie, sometimes you do be want somebody on the side to kick it with this. Not, I ain't saying sexual acting. I'm talking just to have fun, laugh, talk, kick it, cut up with, something like that. But then soon a man is what sometimes make it awkward. A man do. When you think you been on a good path, the first thing he come along with is some BS. And then same thing about her. The first thing she come along with is some BS. You know? And that's true. That's true. That's true. Have y'all come, Jamal, and have y'all been hearing a lot of women, a lot of men? I've been hearing a lot of men say now that they're going to celibacy. Have y'all heard men say that? Now, my nephew he's still in the army. He just came home from Germany. He's been in Germany for 8 years. 9 years. He's been in Germany for about 9 years. And I asked that young man, now that you back in the States and everything, you ain't got no kids. What are you going to do with yourself? You going to get married? Well, he said, no, auntie. Mm-mm. I don't want no woman. I don't want no kids. I like it like that. I don't have nobody to answer to. This man is 28 years old. So if he feel like that, Pap, Sarah, how do the old schools feel? Do y'all feel like that, Tori? Jamal? Pap, Sarah? How y'all feel about this for the old school situation? Well, I want to say cheap. No, she might stick to her. Now, Jamal, my brother, my king. She might stick to her guns. She might not stray away from what she said and how she feel. Some women don't. Yeah, a lot of young people feel that way. They do feel like that, Pap. You know what? And that's another thing I'm talking about that too. Does that really play a big part in the relationship, y'all? How a part do in interaction, intercourse, do it make it better in a situation, or just for that moment of time? Because once you feel like that person going and all them feelings them fade away and all that Google eyes all gone and then disturbed down to minimum low, you back to square one. So no, Jamal, it ain't gonna make no difference about this right here. Old stroke, long stroke. It ain't gonna make no difference. The only way you can make anything go away, you got to pay for it, or make sure everything is complete in the household with no drama. That's the only way. But that right there, you talking about, it might last about a few minutes. And then once that's done with, what's your next step then, Mom? What you gonna do then? You gonna do a repeat and a repeat and a repeat till you finally think that she ain't got what she need to get to get her mind right. I control my stick. God going to send me. Yes. Boy, what we going to hell? send you with one. Finish the sentence. But yeah, y'all know Jamal down that crazy. He crazy, y'all, for real. I don't know. We done seen all them folks he done dealt with in life. Yeah.
They say when a man is messing with more than one woman, he gets mean to the one he's lying to. This is the truth. And he usually gets mean to the woman he's been in a long, committed relationship with. Reason being, because he's cheating. And he's being mean to his girlfriend or wife so he can go be with other women. She starts fights out of nowhere. He tells her she's not good enough, and he makes her feel like she's the reason the relationship is falling apart. Also, he can disappear for hours or days and go be with other women. And eventually he will apologize or tell you what you want to hear to get you back where he wants you. But make no mistake, it's only a matter of time before he does it again. And he will do it for as long as you allow him to. You deserve someone who's honest and loyal, not someone who manipulates your love. Stop letting his lies steal your peace. Set boundaries, walk away, and reclaim your worth. Your happiness should never depend on his guilt trips. The moment you stop accepting the disrespect, he'll either change or leave. Drop a yes if you agree with me, and pass this on to someone who needs it. God bless you.
I swear to God, I swear, I agree with him. I agree. I done seen men be mean to their wives. Men in a motor scooter. The wife ain't did the wife trying to figure out what's going on. What's going on? But then you being so mean to her so you can go cheat. Why not just say that? But they always say it's cheaper to keep them. Especially when you got kids, you got finances, you got stock, bonds, and all kind of stuff. Stop, Sabrina. You got a lot to deal. You got a lot to take in. Are you willing to lose what you have built? But then you got this other hand over here. You know, it's like I don't know. It's to me. They're just to me. Certain things plays a certain part of a relationship to make a relationship strong. Certain things play a part of a relationship to make the relationship weak. See what I'm saying? But if a woman got to feel like that, why he needs somebody? That's I'm trying to figure out. Go and send me a goddess. I got to be stuck. Whatever, Jamal. I'm about to put Jamal, y'all. Sarah said, yes, I'm not 3 minutes. No, you haven't. Stuff don't count. They do count. Stalkers do that do count. That's his game. Stalkers count. Yeah. So again, who do we blame for the way that some of us women feel? And then you got women, you got men sometimes get down in a rut, but you got those people sometimes just need a little help come out their hole. Once they come out their hole, they be more than gracious to help. But you got some people on the other hand, don't care if you be in that hole and how far you did in that hole. Only you can get them what they need, and that's it. No, you tell a story. You tell a story outside. Men be crying. No, men be lying and crying. Men be lying and crying. Niggas be hating on hoes be lying. You don't get up out of him with what? He was my type. He ain't my type, partner. He ain't my type. I got a type. I'm like that balloon pop. I got a type. What type? I got a certain type.
Doesn't mean a man likes you less if he's unwilling to break down walls that he didn't help create.
I would say no, that's not his job to break down walls. I think his job is maintenance, not construction. So when I come into that scenario, I need you to be, I don't want to say all the way healed, because I feel like healing is a journey, it's no end destination, but I need you to be well on your goddamn way to being healed. You see what I'm saying? So when I come in there, we can hit the ground running. I don't want to come in there and have to do a whole bunch of work to climb out of a hole that I didn't dig. So as a man, and I'm sure the type of man you want, I got my together, I'm focused, I'm a leader, I got everything in place. Let's hit the ground running, but I need you to show up for me the way you asking me to show up for you.
Now I could run with that. I can deal with brother. He was realistic. He was I can go for what he said. Everything he said from 100, everything he said to clothing. I agree with him. You the blind outside. Well, that's why you single then. That's why you single. Not single, single. That's why you single, bro. That's why you single. So y'all got y'all do's and don'ts? Your do's and don'ts. I got 2 more videos. We're going to give our do's and don'ts. We're going to start laughing. Little crazy self. Y'all know Jamal ain't got this sense, right? We're going to try to get him a healthcare check.
Why does it take a man to go the whole 90 feet of a basketball court for y'all to meet us at half court?
They say that they're emotionally intelligent just because they can identify what emotions they're experiencing. Emotional intelligence is two-sided. So it's not just about you identifying your emotions, it's about you identifying the emotions of another person as well. Being aware of another person's emotions, okay? Managing your emotions, understanding your influence and how your emotions can disrupt somebody else's emotional process. There are many women, when they see that there is really a man who is emotionally intelligent, that means that he can read me as well. Not only can he read me, but he can co-regulate. So he can regulate his emotions, but he can help me regulate mine because he understands this is an interdependent relationship. We're doing this as a we. If you are really emotionally intelligent, maybe you got a little more work to do when it comes to that, just based off of what it is that you said. I guarantee you women will naturally be attracted to you. They will come in like flocks if they see that, no, it's not just about him saying that, yes, I'm angry today. And so since I'm angry, I'm going to throw some things around, but I can identify that I'm angry. No, I'm angry and I'm regulating this and I understand how my anger is impacting you and that you are a part of my internal experience. So I need to make sure that you're good as well. If you do that, that woman will meet you way more than half court. She'll get past the half line.
I think I agree with her. I do. The man may gain strong. Man, they gain strong. Jamal, who you trying to serenade in the chat? Men may have gone strong games, but see, men's done got weak to the game. Men's done got weak to the game. Men's done got weak to the game. The women now, let me just say, women's got weak to the game, and the men just not catching on to the game. Women's done got weak to the game, and the men's is just now catching on to the game. You know, I can say a lot of women been running a lot of game for a long time. A lot of men's been running a lot of game for a long time. And did you know? And sometimes I know you gotta stop running out of game in order to see where the hell you fit in at.
And that nobody is more invested in a person than someone who still feels there's room to change that person. I fuck with how you are right now because I still got hope that I can make you what I want you. And then when that's a conversation you can't have with a man, woman, whoever. You can't tell you can't look a person in the face and say, hey, nah, I really thought I could change you into who I wanted you to be, and it didn't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Like, don't nobody want to have that type of and a lot of people want to do that. Like, a lot of people see the potential in a person, and we make a decision about what their potential should be and what they would look like if they were exactly who we wanted them to be instead of bouncing. And then when it hits a wall because we realize no amount of our effort makes this person any more or less than what they want to be, then we like, you changed, or like, you don't do the things you used to. And it's like, nah, bro, you just thought you could do something with this person that you couldn't do, dog.
Isn't that person a manipulator, though?
Like a mom.
I've never taken a person that hoping that I could change a person. You can't never change a person. A person has to change on their own. So I don't know what they're talking about, the changing as far as a person, but I'm gonna have my stuff together anyway when I come into a relationship, no matter what. You see what I'm saying? So, and my thing is this right here. At what age do men really be mature enough to where they know what they trying to get to? I'm a grown man. I've been a grown man since I was 18. I've been a grown man since I was 21. No, that's not true. It's not true. Well, I've been a grown woman since you okay, so you've been a grown woman when you started having our babies. That's when you start being a grown woman. You begin to be a grown man when you figure out you just start having producing kids as a young man. That's when you figure out. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is this right here. Y'all got your do's and don'ts together. Get y'all do's and don'ts together. Can't nobody change nobody. No, I never date from this app. Can't nobody change nobody. This fellow said, I'll never date from this app. You better not. Ain't nothing on here but trouble, man. Yeah, because someone said nobody changes nobody. Nobody can change. So, yeah. So, I hope y'all got y'all 5 things to get y'all 3 things together. Because right, Sarah said she got them. Yeah, Sarah said she got hers. But y'all got y'all 5 your 3 do's and your 3 don'ts. We need 3 do's and 3 don'ts. What you will do, 3 what you will do, 3 what you won't do. Excuse me. We all got free will, but sometimes some people try to make people think, Pep, that they ain't got no choice, and that's when it start getting aggressive. You ain't got no choice, like you said. We all got our own will. It's a deep and never can change. It's possible. Yeah, they had to. You're right. If the level can't, you got to look at something else. You got to look at the hat. You sure right, my brother. You right. So, do y'all got y'all 3 things? Let's get our 3 things together, y'all. Let's get our 3 things. Let's get our 3 things. And we got a contest coming up, y'all. We got a contest coming up. I'm gonna get with Pap and see what she think about my idea of this contest I came up with. And you're going to have a hat and everything. When with the contest, I'm think that can cross my mind that I think it'd be kind of fun for everybody. You're gonna have to have a hat. You're gonna have to have that hat now. If you ain't got that hat, you ain't gonna be just the way you need to be. Yeah. So I'm just trying to give y'all 3 minutes. If you ain't wrote your 3 things down, your three do's and your 3 don'ts, I'm gonna give you time to go ahead and write them down right quick. Your 3 things what you will do. Your 3 things that you won't do, no matter what. Everybody got their will and what they won't do. I promise you they do. Oh, I ain't gonna do that. Oh, I ain't gonna be in bed to washing no man motherfucking feet. I ain't washing no feet. I ain't clean no man when he gets sick. I ain't his maid. I ain't gonna be doing this. I ain't gonna be running no hot bath water. I ain't gonna be cooking all day. Well, I will do this. Well, I will do that. Well, I ain't gonna do this. Well, I sure ain't gonna do that. Yeah. So I hope I hope everybody got it wrote down. I really do. So drop the link. Y'all want to drop the link and drop the link again. You want to bring it up here, or you want to just say it in chat with your 3 do's and your 3 don'ts. You want to put them in chat? You just put them in chat. Or how you want to say it? Y'all heard Sabrina outside my window, y'all. What, Sabrina? Simon had a free what? A free will too. And Noah was a drunk. And Noah was a drunk. So I hope everybody got they things together. Not other partners. No other partners. Right, Sarah. Right. 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 So Sarah says, no other partners. I say the same thing about the partners. What I won't do is go to work every day on my feet. And this clown sitting around at home thinking he's gonna sit around and play on that damn PlayStation all day. What I ain't gonna do is take care of no ninja. I ain't finna do that one. 2 for me. I ain't doing no threesomes. I wasn't born and raised like that. Mm. 3, I don't do. I don't kiss no asses. Well, what I ain't gonna do. No effort. I got the real deal. Hold on. Hey, pal. I like her.
Hey, friend.
Hey, hey. Yeah, I got my 3 do's and my 3 don'ts, girl. Sarah said she got one: no effort, no partner, and no trust. Oh, Sarah thought about this stuff all night long, I believe. Mm-hmm. Nope, I ain't gonna take care of no man. I ain't into the freaky deek stuff. I ain't doing none of that. Now, what I will do is cook you a meal. I will bring you some bath water. I'll bring you some bath water. I'll cook you some meal. I'm gonna treat you how I'm supposed to treat you. Them are the things I will do. Hmm. But I ain't gonna be no fool. Mm-mm. How many women started with don't first? A lot of women don't start with don't. A lot of women start with do. Everybody don't start with don'ts to their pair.
Right?
Everybody don't start with no don'ts. I don't. And it don't even make
Mm,
it don't matter no way. It's gonna be the same anyway.
my dudes is I will cut your toenails. I will bathe him if he needs to be bathed. I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
I will pick up the slack if need be. I ain't gonna take care of you and let you sit on your ass. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to get up.
Mm-hmm.
If you having a
Mm-hmm.
hard time, I'll pick up the slack. But if you take advantage of me helping you, you gonna get your ass up.
Yeah. Do something else.
You will not talk to me no any kind of way and expect me not to say nothing. Cause if you talk to me crazy, I'm gonna talk to you crazy. You talk to me nice, I'm gonna talk to you nice. That's 2. Don't. And number 3, don't cheat on me because you don't want me to start cheating. Cause I'm
Um,
ruthless.
Easy Rufus Pap.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal said, I won't compromise my kids. Amen. That's
Hey
right.
man, that I don't know why I didn't put that on top, but I ain't finna compromise my kids either. They gonna come first.
Yeah, I just
Now,
did. I gonna do more than 3, but I just said 3, so I have everybody get everybody thing. But yeah, Jamal said,
now,
I don't take no for an answer. Huh? Mm.
now we had this conversation, me and a couple of my friends.
Mm.
They used to get mad at me because when the food get done, I would a lot of times fix my husband's plate or tell him get his food. You know, cause number one, I know how my kids are. They'll just eat up the food and don't give a damn. Don't nobody get none.
Yeah.
So no. And number 2, if he bought the food and 90% of the time he cooking the food, he should be able to get his plate and go on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And my friends was kind of upset because sometimes he would get his plate for my kids would get their plate. But it wasn't so much of me not giving him more respect to my kids. It was I was making sure he gets something to eat too, cause he providing the food. That's
Mm-hmm.
just the way I
Mm-hmm.
look at it.
Mm-hmm. I always fix my man's plate first. I guess that's where I would just I always fix his plate first, then I go down the line. I always eat. I do
Yep.
mine last because reason why I eat last because of the fact that I been tasty every damn food I done got up in there. I done
Hmm.
cooked everything. So no, I hold on.
But I was
Thank you.
raised
Yeah.
I was raised like that. My papa got his plate first, and then everybody else
Mm-hmm.
got their plate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Seriously, you gotta be loyal, supportive. Jamal said he can't have be negative talk. He
Mm-mm.
gonna take no for an answer. Won't compromise his kids. Seriously, gotta get some effort, trust, other partners. Oh shit, we ain't playing no games over here. Thank you. We ain't playing no games over here.
When you sure ain't finna play me with your money, cause I show you I go get more money than what you got
Mm-mm.
by any means necessary.
Right, right. Just let
If
you know
we
you
in
get,
this,
huh?
we in this together, and we gonna share. You know what I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
to say?
Yeah.
You
Oh
serve
yeah.
me, I'm serve too. You be stingy with me? Oh
Yeah.
hell. You don't want me to be stingy.
Like Sarah said earlier, you gotta be 50-50. But you know, you got some
Mm-hmm.
pal. I ain't gonna tell no lie. You got some even with these kids. Now, I ain't trying to dog my sisters out. I love all sisters. But you men, y'all have to get better on y'all game. Y'all game is weak than a motor scooter. What I mean by this is, I've been seeing and I've been coming across a lot of videos. I mean, lots of videos. Well, these men is taking care of these women's kids, and these kids, women send these kids, these men, kids come to find out these men go get a DNA undercover. You get mad because they didn't tell you, and they don't even be their kids. Y'all got to do better than what y'all doing, signing paperwork, sending y'all on kids and make your chillings. Y'all got to quit saying that, because sometimes when you sign that paperwork and the daddy, real daddy come forward, you still the damn daddy because you done sign that paperwork. You still the responsible for that kid.
Yep.
That's your kid. You done signed somebody else's kid. Y'all stop doing that. Y'all getting my, y'all making me sick. Y'all making my blood boil with that crap.
You know what make me mad? Is when the men run around here and they got 5, 6 kids. They know they got 5, 6 kids. They claim all 5, 6 kids. And but 1 or 2 get taken care of.
Yep. Yep. You know
And
why,
in my
Pat?
opinion, one ain't no better than the other one.
You know what my opinion is? My opinion is I believe because that woman that he's
I
dating.
understand. The reason why it makes me so mad, I guess, because I love the kid. And I look at it in my son. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You got all these kids. You say they're yours. At one point, you taking care of all of them. Then you fall off and you can't take care of but 1 or 2 of them. I don't like that because one ain't no better than the other one. And you laid
Right.
down and made them all. It go for man or woman.
Right.
And I give him the blues about that too. Pick and choose which ones you want to take care of. That ain't right. You made them all.
Yeah, I don't like that. I hate because what you now you have now. I respect the woman that's telling man, you got kids. You take care of your kids, and we're gonna take care. I'll go take care of all the kids together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you get them women, them old wenches, them scallywags, self for the self on self. Well, we really can't afford to buy him none this weekend, and because my kids need this, I need it. You try to make you use all the money on your household where you can't help his kid or do nothing for his kid, and you want everything to be done for your kid. If they ain't done for you in your house and your kid, you ain't got no use for this man. You want to put him out now, and I don't like that's what I got a problem with.
Yep, and that's exactly what played out with my son. She knew he had 3 kids before she got with him. She didn't have no kids. She knew he had 3 kids. He was taking care of his kids, doing the best he can. If he had no job, the mama got a job, he got the kids. They ain't got to pay no daycare. He was doing what he supposed to do. And then when her kids come along by him, now all of a sudden you can't take care of nobody but her kids? What the hell?
I don't like that. That ain't right. A man like
And
that, I don't like that.
wait a minute, and it was her who did it.
Yeah.
She didn't allow him to go and fool with the other kids. In the beginning, she did. And then all of a sudden, it stopped. After about 2, 3 years, he can't fool with the older kids. The kids that was already there before yours came along. He bought one daughter a bicycle, and she got mad because he didn't discuss it with her. Well, that's his child. That's not your child, and he don't have to discuss with you just because you with him what he doing for his children. You ought to be happy he doing anything for him.
Yeah. See, I don't see, I don't like women like that. I have no respect for women that's like that. I don't have any respect.
Me either. And that's why I don't like her. And he don't understand why I don't like her. That's why I don't like her. Cause she ruined you. She turned you just did 360. Cause you were taking care of all the kids. Go and
Yeah.
get all the kids and staying all night with you, the whole 9 yards. Then all of a sudden you don't eat food with the first 3 no more. What the hell?
You got women that do that. You got men, I ain't gonna say they weak, but to keep the confusion down. But then you're gonna have confusion no matter what on the other end. Because you said, what you gonna keep down? You ain't keeping nothing down.
You might be keeping confusion down with her, but you starting confusion with the kids. Because the kids gonna get older, they see that shit. They don't miss nothing. And that's the exact problem he's going through right now. Right now.
Jamal said he would never invest in your dream, kids, and spirit. No, I'm saying he said I will invest in your dream, kids, and spirit. See, yeah, but but how? But see, when you come there, see, this is the thing. When you go in the household, play daddy. You gotta play daddy the right way. You can't just go and play daddy just for a couple of hours, for a little bit. You gonna play daddy. You gonna play motherfucking daddy. You can't go in there and play daddy for 2-3 hours or 1 day, 2 day. If you want that woman, you gonna go there and play daddy. You gotta play daddy for the whole thing of daddy. And you got to understand, if you ain't got enough money to take care of your kids and her kids, I think you're gonna get you another job or do something better, or do something different. Cause no matter what woman you with, your kids come first. I don't give a damn if she tell me, well, you ain't this and you ain't about this. I don't care, lady. My kids come first.
Now
you got some women pay to take all the money away. Don't be no money left over for his kids to enjoy anything for themselves. Cause they greedy.
That ain't right. Now a lot of people might not understand me and mine, but when me and my husband got together, I told him, you be the daddy to the kids if you want to, but I ain't looking for no daddy for my kids. They got a daddy. Now, if the daddy decide he want to, if the daddy gonna participate, he gonna participate. If he ain't, he ain't. If you want to be daddy, you be daddy. I'm looking for law and order from you, not daddy.
Right.
Unless you want to be daddy. I'm not telling you can't be daddy. If you want to be daddy, be daddy. But I'm looking for law and order for you and companion for me. And if you care enough about me, you're gonna care about my kids. That's just common sense.
But Pat, if you got kids 16 years old, you come in trying to play daddy, you might just go and step away because you ain't fit to try to play daddy. I'm 16 years old. How you gonna try to come and play daddy? You might just come and play homeboy.
That's when not necessarily, because you got to get him in. That's when he played. That's when he law and order, set the rules and regulations in the house. Not so much as playing daddy, being a man of the house, and showing a 16-year-old girl or boy what a man is.
Right.
That's my opinion.
But you got some places, Pat, where the women won't even let a man come in and do what he's supposed to do. They still let that boy try to run the household and he the man of the house because he been running the house all these time and she ain't had them. But but you ain't paying no bills. You can't do what a man need to do. You ain't doing none of that but running hectic around there, chaos.
And that's part of the reason why you got all these soft men, because the women done made them soft.
They soft.
That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Because women can raise men to be men, but only thing we can do is raise them on how a woman want to be treated. We can't tell them what a real man is all about. Even if we feel like we know what a real man, another man has to show another man how to act, and another woman has to show another woman how to act.
That's right. But it ain't working out like that though. That's why it's all screwed all up.
Got too many soft men. We got too many soft men, and the women did it. I'm just sorry because I didn't sit up and watched it. And the women, of course, you got to look at it because at one point in time, it was a rare thing for a lot of black men to make 25. So the women started babying their kids, babying their sons, and everything instead of telling them the real and get out there and try to keep them from being a victim before 25.
Right.
You want to baby them and coddle them and keep them up in the house and not knowing that you basically setting them up for the kill. Because when they get out in the world, they don't know how to be no man.
Yeah. And they got in the world, let these women start running all along them, then they gonna make home to the mama. Now mama got to play mama and daddy and try to run they kid relationship. It's like that now, so it's really hard. Then sometimes I sit back and look at these kids that's growing up, these babies that's growing up. I be like, dang, it make you wonder, they growing up as stern in the house, as firm in the house, because we don't know. Because sometimes when they just think these young folks nowadays, they ain't babysitting, they ain't take care of their kids. A lot of them ain't watching their kids. A lot of the kids are watching themselves and mama out there kicking and partying.
Yeah, you got a lot of them out there doing that. You got a lot of them out there doing that, but it's one thing I can say about this. I say 35 and under. A lot of them is making decisions on when they want to have babies.
They are now. Yeah. When we want to deal with them, yeah.
And then you
And
got
see,
them out there. Of course, you always had the good and you gonna have but you still got them ratchet ones out there thinking they cute and with their eyelashes and their wig and their short shorts and making babies that ain't paying no attention to
them. But see, back in the day, Pam, our mothers made us take care of raise our kids. Parents now not making the kids making the young girls and the young boys to play and raise their kids. They ain't doing that.
No, and half the time, from what I've seen too, a lot of the mamas they want to jump and take up for the son all the damn time because it's her son. Well, your son played a role in that. Then you got the mamas want to take up for the daughters and all. Well,
They
your
haven't by
daughter played
itself.
a
That's
role in
right.
that.
A big role.
Your daughter played a role in that.
Ain't nobody answer. Ain't nobody answer.
Yeah.
Right. But see, that's the problem because nobody want to blame their kids though. See, everybody want to they put it off on other people besides themselves. They don't want to put the problem off on the kid, but they want to put it off on other people's kids instead of just trying to come to a conclusion for that kid. So we want the child be trying to put it off on nobody else. But see, when a lot of people be missing when people be saying your kids is like how it's raised, how you eat, is how your house is coming along, how your house is being treated, how your house is your kids being raised up in the house. I can't say all kids get raised, and you got good kids that raised up in a good household because we all gonna turn to how we want to turn out. We all gonna go do what we want to do as we get grown. We all know that, but who can we blame besides ourselves? Because we forgot our essence. We forget what we came here for. We forget what our purpose is. We get lost in the purpose. We get lost in what we here for. What we supposed to be doing. As they say, you got so many things distracting you. See what I'm saying? From keeping you sometimes what you really need to be focusing on. And when you ain't really focusing on what you need to be focusing on, that's what you're being distracted from. What you should have been doing from the beginning, but you didn't because you lost. It's out there.
Yep. And then the Bible said, train the child up in the way it should go, and it would not depart. And whether you put your hand in raising them or you take your hand out of raising them, that's raising them. And they 9 times out of 10, a lot of them don't depart from what they seen when it growing up.
That's right. You can tell what kids got installed into them when they were little kids. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, and going to church. You can tell when kids get a certain age how they is or what they gonna be or which way they going. To my name, get there and talk to them till they might need try to turn their way around, do something totally different. But yeah, we see kids destruction before they even see the destruction. But the thing about it is, we don't even try to stop their destruction.
You gotta try to catch them, and I mean, if you're in a position to try to talk to them, you try to talk to them the best way you can. Like half the time, I don't think mine be listening to me, and then later on, I see they was listening to me. Some of them don't listen, but when the shit hit the fan, I know who was listening and who wasn't listening. You know what I'm trying to say?
Amen. Oh, I know what you're saying when you say that. Pep, that park by you, Is that the part they had that fight at a couple of weeks ago?
I don't know. Because I'm
Cause
actually sitting
my
where
sister
I
said,
am.
my sister said, at that park they shut down a certain part of the night because they be at the little kids be out there fighting at the park. I said, what part? She
Well,
said, park at my house. I'm like, the same part that from Pep.
I don't know. I know a lot of the city parks they close down at a certain time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I
And
don't know.
she was saying they had tell people don't drive up on the grass at the park. You gotta do all that. They ain't got common sense.
You know, you got some crazy ones out there,
You
but
got some crazy one,
it's
but you got some common damn sense too. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't falling for that.
yeah, it's part. Well, I'm to be honest, I'm literally sitting in between 3, 4 parks.
Yeah, she says a lot of parts around now. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off it with Pep. Why don't you let me know what day, what weekend you get everybody together. I'm gonna let you know that I can get everybody together. I gotta work on your time because everybody I know is off on weekends. You know what I know they work, on weekends. You know what I'm talking about. So whatever day you be off on whatever weekend, we can come out there. My son and Sabrina, we coming out there. We gonna come out there and hang out for a little while.
All right.
I told my sister what I want us to do. She said, yeah. And do your kids make cakes and pies? I guess next month I'm gonna do my cake sale, pie sale, cookie sale.
I ain't really gotten there to do a whole lot of baking.
You don't? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bake sale. But I know I'm trying to figure out if I need to go out there while it's cool in Southside, or why it's because I don't all my cake, when cakes when we get hot, icing melt. But I know you can put a
Yeah.
cooler. I know you can get a cooler. My son's thinking maybe some shelves inside the cooler to put my cakes and pies and stuff on, so they won't melt. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I'm gonna be in Southside pretty soon with some cakes and pie. My niece is gonna make some cakes and pies and cookies, and they're gonna be mini cakes and
Yeah.
pies, even different size. If you want a big cake and pie, you need to put a special order in. But just be like I would say what you call it, Pap? You call it Pap,
A
what you
bake
call
sale.
it? A bake sale, but you call it a in and out shop. You call it like
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Sell so many pies over here, leave here, and go to another destination. Sell some more pies and cookies, leave here, and all the proceeds gonna go to feeding the unfortunate and everything. Cause we're gonna need a tent too. So yeah, we're gonna get to get busy, sister. But did you take care of your business today with the email? You read your emails?
Yeah, I went on there and checked it. And the
Okay.
application ain't coming up. I don't know why.
So get the call
But
down there.
I'm keep trying. I'm probably
Okay.
gonna have to call, but I really don't want to talk to the only person I probably can get some information from.
Your sister, I mean your
She,
cousin.
yeah, she ain't gonna act right. I'm serious. She'll hate her. She'll hate her.
Okay.
If it ain't her idea, it don't work. It ain't gonna work right. But I'm gonna keep trying. Don't worry. I'll try to get in touch with my other little cousin, cause her and her boyfriend was in it one year, so I might can get some information out of her.
Oh yeah, they probably tell you how to get straight to the application. Okay, good. But yeah, so yeah, we got some things coming up here pretty soon. Yeah, make sure you go subscribe to CK so we can go on our coffee dates. I'm ready to go to a coffee date.
Yep.
I'm ready to do some stuff and some stuff and some stuff. But
As
anyway,
long as we
Pep,
don't go to
shoot.
Starbucks.
Go. Oh, I don't like Starbucks.
I don't like Starbucks either.
Well, I used to like. Now I went there twice, and when I went, only thing I got was the banana nut bread.
My brother used to work there, and I didn't drink that shit then.
Yeah, I like the banana, but them bread, that should be good though. Pat, you like banana nut bread? I know you
I
do
like
from the
banana.
country.
Yeah, I like banana nut bread, but I'm picky about who I eat it from.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
But
I
it
don't
used to
eat
be. I
it.
used to have a little chick at work. She was a white girl. That was my friend. I don't hate all white people. I love Sarah. And my little friend, she used to bring me some banana nut bread all times, and it was good too. Taste like them old folks cooked it.
Banana nut bread. Old folks, the old taste.
And
Yeah.
she bring me when I worked at McDonald's. She used to bring it to me all the time.
Yeah, I like banana nut bread, baby. That's the best nut bread, baby. They can go with the coffee. You can sit, you can do it with tea. You can eat with tea. You can eat with water. I mean, you can eat banana nut bread with anything. To try gonna call that they love you. She see, Jamal ain't got no woman. Cause see,
We
he
gonna
don't
have
know
to
how
find
to
him.
ask.
We gonna have to find
Yeah,
him
he
one
don't know
so
how to
he'll
ask
learn how
questions.
to
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get you behind, boy. But you get that video I sent you
ask. Which one?
on your phone?
I looked at some of them. I went on TikTok and looked at them you sent me.
You see the old girl in her pimp hat?
Yep, she was doing it
You
once.
like that? She's smooth and motherfucker.
Mm, that's how I'm
We
gonna
gonna
be
have
when I get old.
Pap. We're gonna have a
Huh?
contest. We having a contest. You better learn. You better learn that dance. We having a contest.
Learn what then?
The dance I sent you of the video.
Oh, that woman?
Yeah, I already
Oh,
got it
okay.
down pat. I got it down pat.
Oh,
I have 2 or 3 steps anyway because it's a smooth.
yeah. I watched it 2 or 3 times because I like what she had on.
Girl, I watched it about 10 times, girl, till I got it.
I'm gonna get it. What? I get
And
these
we'll
kids in here and get
we're gonna have a contest. We're gonna say what it is yet. We're gonna come and have a contest. You're gonna have to have your hat though. I know you got plenty of
oh,
hats at your house, pal.
yeah, you know I like wearing hats.
I know it. Yeah, we're gonna have a contest. I think it'd be fun as hell. And maybe on the day that we have our thing out there at the park, and we can everybody can try to do it. I think it'd be fun. But one song I
Friend,
can't stand, huh?
friend, it'll be best
Huh?
if you just pick a day and then I can set my schedule around whatever day you pick.
Well, you'll work. You be out there doing this. Okay, I see what day was cool, and we all get together. My sister Sheridan said they'll do it. My nieces, my sisters and them. Yeah, they said they be glad to do all that. And she
Yeah,
said they said they won't charge me nothing to make the cakes and pies. She said that's because they're doing it for the community.
yeah. You know, that's what it called being your own boss. You set your own schedule.
I know that's right, big boss, boss hog.
I work when I want to work.
I know that's right. I know that's right, Pep. Shoot. Yeah. How your grandson doing? The one work with you?
He doing all right. He was crying a little bit. His girlfriend left him and moved to Georgia, but he'll be all right.
Did she go to college or something?
Nah, she don't know how to stay away from her mama. Don't know how to stand on her own 2
Um,
feet.
she's a mama girl.
I don't know if she's so much as a mama girl. I think she wants some attention, and anytime she get it, she get it.
He'll be
'Cause
all right.
she 22 years old, ain't got no kids. You ought to want to be on your own 2 feet. I mean, it's all right to stay around your family, but you ought to want to do your own thing. Get out there and see what you can and can't do, and then if you have to go back home to mama.
Yeah, yeah. Girl, let me tell you something. I didn't go back. Girl, when I left home, took me a long time for I had to go back. I had to, let's see. I left, I came to Dallas, I left Dallas, I went back home. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I enjoyed my freedom though, because I had everything. And I always worked. I had my apartment. I stayed with my mom. I had a big old house. I enjoyed working and being on my own when I was a certain age. It's fun.
Mhm. I went back home a few times, but it was only when I needed to go back home. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like I'm in between jobs or something. I gotta find somewhere I can't pay the rent right here. Let me go stay with mama, stack my paper, go find me somewhere else to stay. You know, and I might not be at mama house no longer than 2 or 3 months because I can't stay there no longer than 2 or 3 months. Me and my mama gonna bump heads, and it's time to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that's what you're supposed to be to hit the kids with stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? When stuff like that
Mhm.
happen, that's when you supposed to step up to be to the plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, look,
Like,
I didn't have it with just my one kid though. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
my baby, she's spoiled brat, and my husband did it. She's a spoiled brat. I basically had to make her get out. I wasn't trying to make her just leave the house. My thing is, if you don't get out and try to spread your wings, I don't know if I did my job good enough or not. If you don't get out and try,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and she finally moved around, and I wasn't tripping. You know, you grown, get out there and do what you got to do. And when she started having the babies, she had to come back. Well, that's the time you come back. You come back and ask for some help.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now she want to
Mm-hmm.
leave. I kind of want to leave, but I don't want her to leave because I think now in this day and age, we need to all come together and do what we need to do together.
Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying. You sure right. I got that video. I can't wait to put. I'm gonna put that video in your garage.
Yeah.
I got that video. I downloaded it to my phone.
That right there with that picture?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I downloaded
Oh,
that one. And there's another one I downloaded off your TikTok. I'm put on StreamYard. I downloaded it.
I was feeling myself that day. I had did quite a bit of little work, and I was feeling myself. That's all. That's all. That's the only time I
Put
take pictures when
your fresh boots on your feet. Your fresh furry boots on your
I'm. Oh,
feet.
them were my house shoes. Hell, half the time
With no house
I
shoes.
yeah, I wear my house shoes till I get out, get ready to do a job. Then I put my shoes on.
They pretty. They was pretty though. A pair of feet, her
I wear
first fuzzy boots on. House shoes, okay.
I wear my house shoes. The other day I forgot to put my shoes on. I was on the ride mode with nothing on but my socks.
What?
And then cause I was comfortable and I don't like for my feet to be hot. I wasn't even
Yeah.
paying attention. I got the weed eater and kept right on weed eating with no shoes on. Had my socks on.
You like me? I can't stand my feet to be hot, pair. That's so
I can't stand
discomfortable to me. I don't like
my
that.
feet get hot. I get hot. My feet get cold. I
Yeah.
get cold.
Girl, I mean me too. What you say? I feel the
Uh,
same way. Yeah, I feel the same way. Well, shoot. Well, Pam, I'm gonna have to call you, girl, so we can get
yeah,
everything together. I go.
we gonna have to get together because you got some big plans and I got some big plans and we need to get together cause it's a lot of stuff that I got. I know you can use. I know you can use.
Mm-hmm. And my sister might have a garage sale, and she got so much in that house. I'm like, baby, I ain't gonna play with you in your house.
That's what my daughter was talking about having to go upstairs because these kids get all these damn toys around here. Scooters and bicycles and shit they ain't ride.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Mm-hmm.
time they go out the door, come back in with more toys.
See there?
Then
That'd be
they
a good.
got a whole
That'd be a
lot
good
of
sale.
clothes. She one of them. I don't know. I don't know. I guess she get it from my daddy cause clothes, 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 clothes. Them kids got clothes.
Mm-hmm.
There's clothes.
We know how.
There's clothes. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Can you do something with all this? When any 9 times out of 10, they having a program. They having a birthday. They got one of them got a program. All three of them gonna get something new. What the hell? You just spending
Mm-hmm.
money.
Well, there's some young folks. They ain't like us. There's some young folks. There's some young folks.
Yes, I know. I
They doing
know.
stuff that we ain't even. They doing stuff we ain't even doing. Y'all make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. Our show. Appreciate it. We come back on Tuesday for domestic. I got some crazy night is horrific videos. They ain't that bad. They just basically funny, really to me. I ain't scared of different stuff, but yeah, got some videos there. Then come back with some more stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be busy, y'all. I'm gonna be in the streets. Me and Pep gonna be in the streets being fast. Like I said, I've been on a couple of dates. Yeah, Pep, I been on me a date the other day. I've been about 2 of them. Them young boys on me, girl. Them young boys on me.
You better leave them babies alone.
I'm trying to tell them young boys, say, player, I can't do nothing with you. What? I'm gonna tell your mama, and I'm gonna tell my mama.
Thank you. What to tell your mama?
I'm gonna tell your mama, tell my mama. Well, I like older. I don't like you two. This little boy girl, he held me down. I told him, look. I said, how old you is? I said, what I'm supposed to do with you? I can't do nothing with you. I can't do
Say
nothing
we,
with you. I
say
like
we ain't
older
got no,
women. I don't give a damn, but you like no older women. I can't do nothing with you.
say we ain't got no more breast milk.
Hey, I know I ain't got no breast milk. Tori said he gonna whoop us, fam.
Yeah, I tell him to.
Tori, I'm telling you, Tori, I be telling them little youngsters, bag up. Yeah. I can't, what I'm gonna do with you? You gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah, and and then what your son gonna say when you bring home his little brother?
I'm gonna whoop this little nigga ass. It just be bad. I'm like, Lord, I said, put that. I need to put a whole sign on my head. How old I am for this to start running their math and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to holler at sister girl been getting on my nerve, girl. I had to block the little fella.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Tori, I had blocked the little fella, Tori. I had blocked the little fella. Man say. I had blocked little fella. That's my little brother down there. I had blocked little fella. He was just then nigga, I ain't having two conversations with you. Anyway, conversation can be real, can't they pair? They can get deep and be real. Can't play with them grown folk. When he told me he had to use his daddy email, I know right then, goddamn right then, you wasn't a motherfucker for me. Excuse my friend. You got to use your daddy email.
not the daddy email.
Yeah, the daddy email, girl. You heard me, girl? Yeah. But y'all check out everybody channel, y'all, and everything. So like I said, me and Pep got some stuff coming up real soon. And we hope y'all tune in. And I can't say what it is because I'm kind of scared. But anyway, it's gonna be some CDL classes take talk. It's gonna be some classes talk. So y'all let me know if you want interested in any of the classes, and we can get those Sister Pep in there, and she gonna put you on top. And y'all check out Pep got a purified stove. Y'all check out her stove. That she got her certain items in. She got a book over there and stuff. And y'all check out her stove. Y'all check out her income tax company. Winters, was it 13? What is it? 1410, 1040? What is it?
1040 Winters.
See there? See, I've been paying attention on it. 1040 Winters.
Mm-hmm.
And the Winters Lawn Service. Yeah, y'all check out of that.
And the lawn service is Winters in Landscaping.
Yeah, now Tori, it's for him. They better get off me, Tori. I'm dating y'all. I'm dating, but I ain't dating no little kids. Shit.
So all y'all in the DFW, you need your grass cut. Give me a call. I'll come and cut it.
Oh, my sister said the other day she need her grass cut. I'm gonna give her your phone number. Right there,
give
right
my phone
across the
number.
street from you. Right there across the street from you. Right there on across the street.
Yeah, she right up the road. Give me a call. I'll come cut it.
And she got what you call them a garden, bushes and stuff. She got a big old yard and garden and stuff. And I be like, every morning I call her every morning. I swear to God, at 6 a.m. she out there watering her garden and take a whole hour. I said, I ain't know somebody take a whole hour just watering no garden. You must got to sit out there go powwow and puff pass and looking at the birds and stuff and while they come through there and rabbits and shit.
That's the happy time. That's what I do in the eating time. When I get back, I water my garden because I got something going out there. Me and my husband been arguing because he tell me, you don't know what that is. I know what I planted.
Pep, I'm laughing at Tara, excuse me, sister. I can't stand my brother sometimes. He said Miss Purse said she wear her all purple dress like a baby boy mama.
You know.
We got to, dog. We got to. Shit. Baby. Let me tell you something. Now I date. I go on a date. I go out and eat your food up. I drink your drinks up. But believe you me, you ain't gonna get no extras until you start paying light, gas, water, cable, rent, car note, insurance, shit. Little groceries on the side. Then we can talk about some nudie tootie. But until then, baby, don't even touch me. Look, don't touch
Already.
me.
Don't even try to hold my hand.
Don't touch me. Tar, they be trying. Yeah, they be trying. But see, that's a hard thing about people like me and Pep at our age. We look good at our age. You will never know how old we was unless we say that we are such. You will know. So of course, them little youngsters, they don't be knowing.
They might know about me now, friend. I need to dye my hair.
I ain't. Oh, they don't know nothing about me. They just try to don't know. They trying to get my shoe size. They ain't can't get that right yet.
I need to dye my hair, but if I got my hat on, they can't tell because I'm gonna cover it all up.
But you know what? Before I dyed my hair, I didn't have. I didn't have. Gray hair ain't hit me yet. Gray hair have not hit me yet. But I'm glad because my mama, she had it on her side. My sister, my young sister, she 40 some girl. She got my mama trait. I said, girl, more power to you. Ooh, girl, go dye that
Yeah.
stuff.
I got my first gray hair at 28.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I ain't getting there. I just always said when I had when the boys came, I just said myself they gonna worry me to death. I already knew. And then my cousin.
I don't look at it so much as them worrying, just looking over my life. I know I worry. But I think a lot of it is like they said, the white head is wisdom. And
Mm-hmm.
believe me, I done gathered a lot of wisdom and learned a lot of stuff in my lifetime.
What you say, girl? Shut your mouth. Sometimes my mind had to go back sometime and think about what all I fucking know sometimes.
That's what I was telling my grandson the other day. I said, I done seen a whole lot of stuff in my lifetime. So just imagine what we call my grandma little mama. I said, just imagine what little mama saw. She was almost 100. If she had to
Mm-hmm.
live, if she had lived 6 more months, she would have been 100 years old.
Mm. Yeah, my grandma did make it
Just
to 100
imagine
and
what she
something.
saw.
She
Just
saw a
imagine, and
lot.
my grandma, she saw from basically telephone to cell phone. She used to wear her cell phone around her neck.
Huh, my grandma was born in 1918, honey. She's
My
passed away
grandma
in
was born.
2000 something.
My grandma was born in 1924,
Mm.
and she passed away last year in February. Well, January, and if she hadn't made it to August, she would have been 100 years old.
And my grandma passed, she like 104, I think she was. Mm-hmm. What Tori say? Be Tori, you don't trust them youngsters if they ain't been to the military, then they lazy. Yeah, they been to the military, they crazy as
No,
hell.
Tori, I gotta disagree. I gotta
They been to the
disagree.
military, they crazy, Tori. Shit.
I gotta disagree a little bit,
Uh-oh.
just a little bit, Tori, just a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't fool with them youngsters because they like to leave babies. They potent, and then the little youngster I fooled with, he left a baby and he had been to the military and was lazy.
He had a baby, been to the military and
He
lazy,
left the
all
baby.
three.
Listen, he filled up all them criteria. He left the baby because he was younger than me. That my youngest daughter daddy younger than me 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
He had been to the military. He went to the military, and he lazy. How in the hell you get fired from 3 different jobs for the same reason?
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. So he lazy.
Well, I guess so, huh? I guess so. Well, shoot, they Sunday, y'all. What y'all got planned? What y'all playing for the rest of the night, pal?
Nah,
Uh-oh.
I'm still here and find me something on YouTube to watch and probably go to bed. I gotta go to work. I gotta work every day this week, but Saturday.
I'm gonna work out, but on the second, I'm not. I got an appointment on the. I go to a joint doctor on the second. I'll be released me on the second. I go to the doctor on the second. I try to make all my appointments in the summertime because wintertime come, pal. I ain't into going to no appointments on the wintertime. I ain't into going to no outside, going out there with them crazy people sliding and cold, trying to make appointments. I like to make my appointments in the winter time. In summertime, when the winter time come, I got all my appointments in the winter time. I ain't got nothing to wait till summertime for my appointments.
In the wintertime, I be hibernating. I don't want to go outside either.
But you ain't gonna win hibernate this year. So when was your last doctor appointment, pal? Oh,
Why
keep
you
you
want?
busy.
Why you talking to me like that?
I
I
just
thought
want
we were friends.
we is friends. I love you. I'm just trying to figure
My last doctor appointment was in 2023.
4 to 5, 2 years. You ain't too far back. You ain't too. You
I
are.
went had,
If you would say about 5, 6 years ago, I'm
nah,
gonna start calling you back
I
every
went
day.
in 20. I went in what it 2020? Yeah, 2023. I had a full workup. I got a mammogram. I got a colonoscopy. I got all that. I got a full workup.
Okay.
And it
Oh
might be 10 more years before I go back, but I ain't finna
no, it
go.
ain't. No, it ain't. I promise you, it ain't gonna be no 10 years, girl. Ain't gonna be. You think it's gonna be 10 years? Me and James
I'm gonna
Winston getting your ass. It ain't gonna be no 10 years.
I'm gonna go see the psychiatrist.
No, you ain't gonna go 6. You gonna be going to see. You said 2 years and 5. I'm expect you to go to the doctor at least next year or something.
Nah.
I don't could get your feet the big toe check. Tori said so he was playing video games, eating Teddy Grahams, and drinking hot C. They said Tori.
No, he wasn't doing that. He worked a little bit. He was doing more horn than he was doing anything. He was doing more horn.
She better go to the
And
doctor. Tori said, "Oh, Tori said the doctor visit every 6 months." I don't know no
I'm
doctor. I
not.
ain't going to no doctor visit no every 6 months now.
I ain't
I
gonna.
ain't doing
They
that.
is
Hell
not
no.
finna. See, I'm at the age to they're gonna try to put me on a whole lot of medication that I don't want. I'm not finna take all that medication when it's natural ways to heal all of that. I'm not finna do it. And
Like you
I've been
said,
that
just
way.
treating the cows. They ain't
Yeah,
healing the cows. They just treating the cows.
I don't know. I've been that way basically all my life. If it ain't no mercy, like I broke a bone or cut myself wide open, I need a couple stitches. Shit, I ain't got time to fool with them. And then I worked in
You
the
know what?
hospital and seen what the people did. No, now I had my babies at the hospital, but I wasn't born in there.
Yeah, I was born with by midwife. Me and my sister had midwives. No, back in the day, they
Mm,
ain't had nothing but midwives.
yep, me and my sister up under me, we both born in my grandma's house.
Teresa, he don't even take his. He don't take. I don't take all my medication. What man? I got one of them. The medication thing. Put all your medication in. I fill my medication thing up every week, every Sunday. That's my job to fill my medication thing up.
I'm
I
not
ain't
finna
got the
take
many
all this
pills to
shit.
take.
I'm not finna do it.
Well,
I'm not finna do it.
well, but you go to the doctor next year. I'll be going and get yourself together.
I might go get checked out. I might go get
Fill up
another
lots, yeah.
checkup. I do.
Mm-hmm. But you know, when
See.
you get certain age, pal, when you get certain age, pal, you don't have to go to you don't have to go to the doctor all the time. You get a certain age. They say you get a certain age, you just stop when you stop going to the doctor so much. You get, you go for this and go for that. You know what I'm talking about? But not like
Yeah,
like church on every 6 months. Hell no.
my thing is, if I don't feel like something wrong, I'm not going, and it's simple as that. Cause
Yeah,
I know my ailments. I know what's weak. I know I got bad kidneys. I know that, but I've been having them all my life, and I'm still kicking. I know when I need to drink water. I know
Mm-hmm.
when I know that. I pay attention to my body. And they ain't finna put me on all them drugs. Only drug they can put me on is sign me a prescription for some THC.
When they gonna come on with that? When they gonna come on with that in Texas?
When I go down there and slap the hell out of some of them folks in Austin.
Cause old wheelchair getting on my nerve. Cause I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out if we got approved for why we ain't got no stores nowhere. Why the
It
stores
ain't.
still hidden?
They trying to kill
What
the
the
stores
stores
in
at?
Dallas. They trying to kill the stores with that sell to hemp.
I heard that.
And it ain't
I
nothing. And cause I've
heard
been
that
watching.
out.
I've been watching what's
Yeah.
going on in Texas, and it ain't nothing but them
They say
old
they
ass.
try to say they know. But my thing, hold it. They try to say it was good, but they try to say the hemp was good for you, but now it ain't no good for you now.
Now that ain't what they arguing about. They arguing about the THC because they cannot.
Right.
The hemp is, and hemp ain't that. You can use hemp for a lot of stuff. Back in the day, if y'all don't believe me, then we can get out. Back in the day, go do the research. George Washington owned 10 hemp farms. They was using hemp to make ropes and stuff out of it because it's just that strong. It's more ways to use hemp. That's why they legalized it in Texas. Then you got all these old focus stogies that set in their ways, and marijuana is illegal, and marijuana do this, and marijuana do that, and we can't lock the niggers up for the marijuana. So now they fighting about it. But the ones fighting against them is the ones who own the stores and the ones that don't realize that some properties in hemp and properties in THC it's medicinal because it help people with seizures and pain and stuff. Them the ones fighting back. But it ain't enough for them
See, I had
fighting
some
back.
lotion. I had lotion and stuff with hemp and stuff in it, and some lotion that I
Yeah,
had. It felt good to my hands and everything. I mean, I swear to God, it did. My hands
yeah.
felt good.
I had some Epsom sauce that we had the hemp in it. You used to get it at Walmart, can't hardly find
Ooh.
it now. And
Mm.
I'm telling you, feel relaxed. Everything when you get out that bathtub, ready to go to sleep. Aches and pains, all aches and pains gone. You know how you be
Mm-hmm.
fit at our age, it might be a little stiff here and there. Put some of that hemp Epsom sauce in that bath
Yeah.
water, boy. You feel like a new person when you get out of there. And and because they got people
I
so
used to put in my hand.
brainwashed,
I had some lotion.
they got people so brainwashed that THC
Huh?
is bad, THC is bad, THC is bad today, and they got to keep to their narrative of THC is bad, and they hiding all the research that's what was in the peace pipe y'all was smoking with the Indians.
Was the hemp? Yeah. And so like I
Yeah,
said, I got
and the
some
THC.
wipes for my face. I got some face wipes with some hemp in it. Some face wipe with hemp. I said I had some lotion with some hemp. I still got some face wipes. There's a whole bunch of them, but I had the lotion with hemp in it. I put on my legs, my hand, and all that. I sure did. And my hands felt good, baby.
And the biggest
Trust me.
thing is they can if they make it legal, they don't have a reason to lock the what they want to say is the black people that use it more. They don't won't have a reason to lock us up. Then it's money. It's all about money and the hatred of us. And I'm telling you, that's basically what it is. I sit and watch the argument.
So
The
I know
people
so many
against it,
white. I know so many white boys and some homegirls that smoke so much
yes,
ganja
yes. You
and,
know,
and
back
they
in the day,
cool
that's why you
and
get the
they
good
real
stuff from
cool.
the white boy.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
That's how
people
the
that
hippies did back in the day. Was that?
yeah, the people that's against it is them old white folks, and they just sit in their ways, and they don't see that in cases like that, times are evolving. The old ways don't work no more, and
That's
everybody
why I
don't
said
want to
we
be
need,
full of.
that's why I said we
Everybody
get
done
rid
see
of old people, get rid of old white
yeah,
people, and put them young white boys up in the office. Let them white boys go in there and handle that stuff and quit playing around. They don't want to give it up because they think they're gonna miss some getting out the house and go work. Let them other old young gals with more short skirts on and more footy duddies and girl. They
but
don't
you
want
rather
to give
sit
it to
there.
them young boys.
They don't care. They don't care. They do you sit? You want to sit there and eat your own grandkids alive? Cause them stupid ass laws y'all making is basically in your own grandkids. Cause your
Yeah,
time is about up. You got to worry about the kids. So what about their future? You ain't giving a damn about their future.
yeah, your
You ain't giving a
grandkids,
damn
your
about
great
their future.
grandkids. Yeah,
It
I
ain't
feel the
got so
same
big,
way.
so many other white boys. Put somebody up there with some sense that understand on how white, black, whoever that understand the changing of the world and is going. America is going to hell in a handbasket, and put somebody up there that's willing to try to help and save it. And you got to be willing to try to help and save everybody, just not a select few.
Mm-hmm. And then I've been watching. I've been seeing come across a lot of videos where Shoot, a lot of these police been whooping these white boys' butts and stuff. I'm like, they ain't. I said, that must be the low grade white boys they whooping because they ain't whooping the high grade white boys.
Now them the ones that talk shit back to them.
Yeah, I seen some boys fighting them police. The police are fighting them.
And the only
So
reason why the police fighting them because they be giving them the business, telling them truth.
so it ain't just it's more of us getting beat, whatever. But they you can't leave them ones like them low mid grade. They jumping on them boys too, and them girls.
Because if you think about it, most of the police that's on the police force that do stupid shit, they was cowards when they was in school and stuff. They
Yeah,
was
they
the
get
they was
picked
the
on.
one that was bullied and everything when they was in school, or they was the nerds. And then you get big and you wanna fight back against the world, and you go get a gun and a police badge, and now you think you top dog, and you still is that same little punk that got jumped on and beat up and bullied in school.
Yeah, that's what it be. That pair. That's what it be. Or they have a short person complex. It be, but I be thinking about you. You didn't have no voice at home. You didn't have no voice at school. Then you got grown with a little voice. You can go try to make yourself be something. You have a little authority, and try to make somebody else feel like a little PM, which really mean you really is that PM because you couldn't even have a voice when you was a little kid. You couldn't even speak up or nothing.
Yep.
You had to stay silent, and
That's a
that's
lot of
why a
the
lot of people.
politicians. That's a
Mhm.
lot of them old politicians.
Amen. 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 Yeah.
They just had sense enough to be smart enough to play the game, and that was all it was.
Amen. That's Pap. That's all it. That's all it is, my girl. That's it. That's it right
Mhm.
there. That's
That's
it.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Now you want to make rules and regulations to ruin everybody else's life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I want people to think that I just beating up us black people. No, hell no. I seen some brutal videos lately. Shit. It ain't just the black people getting jumped and got them middle class. I say middle class. The way how you want to say them. Girl, white girl, and boys, they pooping their butt. And I've seen some white
Yep.
girls get busted with stealing.
And then some of them that they be doing the
That's
white ones
just
like
crazy.
that, they just stupid. They just do stupid shit. They be asking for it.
You know, them
Sometimes they just
be
be
the
asking
ones
for
who
it
ain't got
because
them be the ones who ain't got to do it just to do it because they just want to do it because they just crazy like that. Just crazy and wild and not like that.
no, it's what
Yeah.
it in my opinion. I think it be that what they call that white privilege kick in, and then you push your white privilege in with somebody else that feel like they got white privilege and it clash.
Yeah. Everybody don't but it's all white
Because
folks they all don't have that white privilege.
if you pay attention, you know what we used to say all the time, and we still say white girl cheers are magic. And if you pay attention, even when they know they wrong, the first thing they do is go to crime.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But some of them fuck up too bad. It can't ain't no way about ain't no way around it sometimes.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know, I seen this little girl, she may have been about I guess 10. She did something wrong and she had to go to jail. And dad said she had to learn. I'm like, damn, with 10, my baby ain't going to jail no 10 years old. Now that's just incredible. At 10 years old, you might get a little counseling. But you ain't put no damn handcuffs on my baby no 10 years old.
Not no 10 years old now. You ain't finna put on my
Nobody.
baby no handcuffs. You give me a little counseling, then I'm gonna cancel that ass when we get home.
He gonna get a little cancel your own little canceling pep.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's right, good. I know it's right. Shoot. But anyway, y'all, we finna get up out of here. Pep, I will be calling you, girl, and everything. My son cooked
All
some.
right.
My son, I ain't been eating. My son, I lost about 15 pounds since I've been working out. So I ain't gonna go on the second. Can I go to the doctor's appointment? But I lost about 15 pounds, Pep.
I'm a mad friend.
Why? I've been eating cucumber salads and stuff like that.
You
And
done
get my
lost,
huh?
you done lost 15 pounds. I be out there sweating, trying to sweat mine off, working. And I done gained 4 pounds. But I think I know what mine is. I put a lot of sugar in my coffee. And I drank a lot of Coke, and I think it's the sugar. But
That's
like
it is the sugar.
yeah, and like when it started getting real hot, I just had like 1 cup a day, 1 cup of coffee a day, cause that morning coffee to wake me up with that black and mild, and that'll be about it for the day. And then I know I'll start losing weight, cause I won't be like now. It ain't warmed all the way up, and rainy days I like to sit here all day and drink coffee.
Ooh, yeah. I like coffee, but I don't drink it like that. Doggone me, shoot no.
I think
Thank
I'm a
you, Tori.
caffeine junkie.
Yeah, I
I
lost
think
15 pounds. I was way the other day when she put on scale. I said, well, I lost 15 pounds. I said, yeah. Now, at first, I wasn't sweating like because when I went in there, I started going light. But now I started going heavy. I started breaking out in my sweat. I started coming out. Oh, I'm finna start really losing that weight. Now I start sweating. Now my cool off body done wore out. Now it got temperature on it now. So I'm gonna be sweating now when I work out. So live. Green
that's why I
tea.
can't.
Tori said drink some green tea, Pap, in the morning instead of coffee. Though Tori said,
I
I
try to
like
drink. I'm admitting my addiction. I'm hooked on the caffeine. I'm hooked on the caffeine.
I ain't too crazy about no green tea. You, Pap? I
It
like
it,
verse as far as green tea.
it
I don't
depends on what
know.
kind of green tea it is. I like Lipton green tea. Lipton had some green tea one time. It was good because they had a little lemon in it. And
Okay,
I
Tori.
like. I'm
Tori
hooked
said
on the
focus on
caffeine.
5 more to 10. But
To
see,
say what?
I ain't hooked on caffeine like that. Oh, he said
I ain't
focus on losing 5 more and continue. Yeah, I don't focus. I don't really drink caffeine. I don't really drink. So if I drink like a soda, I have to have something like my stomach messed up. You know what I'm talking about?
I understand that. I admit my vices. I gotta have my black and mild. I ain't actually gotta have it because I put them down when I want to. When I don't want them, I put them down. But my coffee and my coke and my funny cigarettes, I ain't putting them down. I might put that coke down before I put the coffee down.
Uh, One thing I don't do, I don't smoke cigarettes. That guy. Thank God,
I
I ain't
said
got
my
that
funny
habit.
cigarettes. You smoke them funny cigarettes?
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I smoke them woods.
Mhm.
I smoke plenty trees. The trees, please. But
Yeah, I'm
but
not
see,
putting them down.
I've been working out. I ain't really been doing that though.
I
I
know
ain't
when
really
it
been that
starts.
heavy for it.
I know. I know. I'm proud of you, friend. I go in there. If I miss you, if I get up too late and you through, I go in there and at least watch the video and like it.
Yeah, honey,
Supporting you.
I be trying my best, honey.
I
My
know
health
when
is
it get hot.
important.
I know around about May, and a lot of the illegals are gone. My
Mm-hmm.
business is already picking up, and it's gonna pick up even more. And then it start getting hot, and I sweat out mine off.
Oh, y'all, let's go tell y'all. Do y'all know the people, them Venezuelan gang members? Do y'all know they ship them overseas?
Yeah, they send them back home. They send them to they didn't send them back to Venezuela. They send them to
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Was it Colombia?
Somewhere. Uh-huh. They
El
sent they
Salvador.
book.
El Salvador.
Yeah, they sent they book over to the prison, pal.
Yeah, in El Salvador.
And when they get them off the plane, they got their heads held down and they just rush them in up in there like military jail or some shit like that right there, a prison.
They talking about putting them at Guantanamo Bay.
Man, Trump doing he doing a little he doing. I don't think all that's called for though. I don't.
What is he doing, Kevin? What is he doing?
Why he gonna send the folks way over yonder down blind and then not on not okay? He's sending people way over there, and not only that, he is locking people up as Mexicans, gang people, and they don't have nothing to do with it. He unlocked this one man up from New York. This man is a tattoo artist. He's a makeup artist. He do shows. This man has some tattoos on him, and one of them happens to be a Mexican tattoo. Do you know they took that man ISIS came and got that man and locked that man because he had a Mexican tattoo, a gang member tattoo on his arm, and he ain't no damn gang, and he's a makeup artist.
It's more
I
to
don't know
that.
now. Now hold on, I don't know now. Hold on. Now they also said this woman said she went to go somewhere. She doing something, but she belonged in Manchester, Waychester, somewhere, and they locked her
Nah,
up somewhere out of town. They said because,
nah,
but
nah. See, that's what I said.
I read the
Wait a
news.
minute.
The news, some girl.
Wait a minute. That's what I tell y'all about reading. You got to read the trick bag word. You talk about the black woman
That's
that
right.
they locked up.
No, not the black woman. She was a white lady.
Well, a lot of them, see, that's what I'm telling y'all. You got to pay attention because the government is tricky like a motherfucker. Them people probably ain't from here and they on visas. And a lot of them, because they done got away with it so many years, it's been going on so long, they get a visa, the visa expire, they be over here 3 or 4, 5 years. And Trump going down the line and getting them.
Okay. Before we get off here, I want to this right here. Why is everybody talking about they getting these Social Security letters saying they owe money? They owe money. How the hell they owing money to Social Security when they getting Social Security or retirement money? How are they owing some doggone money? I don't understand that. I'm not getting it.
Well, because let me make my disclaimer. I'm not no Trump fan and I'm not no Elon Musk fan. And I've been doing the research. And it's been a whole bunch of, that's why they didn't want Trump back up there. He exposed, it's been a whole bunch of shady shit going on for years.
Right.
And a lot of people been getting overpayments, and the ones that's getting the overpayment was shorting the people, and it did that made some people get underpayments. They wasn't getting what they supposed to been getting.
Or getting nothing at all, right?
And you know how human nature is, especially in the porcelain people. I'm trying to be as respectful as I can because Sarah ain't got no color. If I'm the head of the Social Security office, and I got quite a few of my family that's on Social Security, and I'm running things at Social Security, I'm gonna make sure they get theirs this some. And that's how people do it.
Yeah, you right, sister, you right. You ain't telling nothing wrong. You right.
And now they got somebody in there that really ain't got no stake in it in a whole lot because he got dual citizenship, and you really ain't, and Elon Musk ain't had no job over here. He been in business most of the time. He been over here. So he ain't paid much into the Social Security. So he ain't got nothing to lose by exposing who got too much and who didn't get enough.
So, well, y'all like, yeah, you right. My people be getting Social Security money too. Yeah, you right. Tori said Charles Buckler lost 10 pounds at a time. I'm trying to get a 2-piece for summer. I sure am. But I was just wondering what was going on. And then they said, did you read that thing I sent you about Elon Musk about child support?
Yeah, they supposed because the child support is a racket.
But pal, still, why is this man got all this money? He ain't paying about two G's or something for child support. I'm not getting. He got all that money. He got. He ran for California, come to Texas because he had to pay all that child support.
Cause
Now,
I'm telling you,
the wife complaining
reasons.
about it.
Two reasons. Money talk, bullshit walk. Number one. Number two, in a divorce, if you can't come to an agreement when it's money on the table, and Elon Musk got money, if you can't come to an agreement, then the judge put them out on. But if you can come to an agreement,
that woman ain't agree no $2,000, no doggone month, no $2 on kids. Shoot.
And she agreed to that.
She was a dummy.
She had to.
I don't know why she did that then.
Because I'm telling you from personal experience. And if they court went through Texas, and I know she lives in Texas, and he was living in Texas, he moved from California to Texas at one point. And in Texas, I done been through the child support, married and unmarried. And when it's a divorce case, the husband and the wife actually got more say in the child support than the judge do. Because the lawyer's going to go tell the judge what both parties want. And if they can't come to agreement, then he come to agreement, the judge. All the judge basically they'll do is sit there and listen and sign off on it. I've been through a divorce. I know.
Well,
Because I got
she was done
everything
for
I want.
agreeing for, but she was done for agreeing with that little bit piece of money. And now
Yeah.
she complain about she want more money. I would never agree that much kind of money for a billionaire, from a billionaire like that.
That's right.
Not no,
I told
not
you.
no.
I might be wrong, but I think this would happen too, because I read about that. It tickled me, and I wanted to know what was going on. That he was building, because I had heard him and the wife were fighting to begin with, and then right after I heard they were fighting, he decided he want to build an elementary school.
Yeah, in Texas.
Yeah, and you know his kids gonna go to that school.
Yeah, they now they don't go to that SpaceX academy thing he got going.
Yeah,
And that
and
little
you know they gonna
that
go to
little
that
boy, and that one little boy, y'all. He is in a lot of the pictures with Trump and Elon Musk.
and pay attention, y'all, because
Oh,
Elon
damn.
pay attention, because Elon really out for what he can get, because they like that. They selfish. And he out for what he can get. He gonna expose all of this bullshit that's going on with the government. And I think it's a conflict of interest, but you gotta see the man is playing that part of it smart. You expose all this fraud, that way it could be more money put over there in the contract that you getting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I don't like is why his kid I was in the picture with him and Trump. Every time I turn around, a little badass boy in the picture with Trump and him.
He trying to show people that he a
Like
family.
and
He a
like
family
like and
man.
like
He trying to show.
and he trying to show people it's like what he's he trying to show people it's just like his son said to Trump.
What?
Shit, that he ain't running nothing. He ain't the
You know what?
president.
I never could find that video. I looked everywhere for it. I could never find it.
Mm. Yeah, Trump ain't
And
the
if he
president.
said it, everybody know. Trump is president. Everybody. That's why they jumping and hollering, because he letting Elon Musk. Elon Musk ain't the only one running shit. His
Yeah.
Donald Trump Jr. running shit too.
Yeah.
That's the brains of the family. Donald Trump Jr. and Barron Trump, the baby boy. That's the
I,
brains of the family.
I can't stand that little Baron. Mm-hmm.
He
He's
ain't
something
little no
else.
more.
He going. He getting big, but he's something else though.
His
Yeah.
motherfucker 6 feet tall. He
Yeah.
taller than his mama and daddy.
He went to college first. Yeah. He came along. He was about what? How old? About what? 8, 17?
He about 18. I think he
Oh,
about
he 18.
17, 18.
Okay.
Somewhere
Okay.
along there.
Hmm. Good rain yesterday morning. Y'all enjoy y'all rain yesterday morning?
It rained last night out here.
It rained out here last night too. I probably was asleep. I was sleeping good. My
Mm.
window up.
You gotta pay attention when they putting a whole bunch of stuff. When they whatever they put in your face, look past it, look behind it. Cause that's where the
Mm-hmm.
real estate shit going on at.
Behind.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do y'all know we've been going to war for a while now? Anybody know that we've been in war? Anybody know that?
I've been knowing that.
We've been in war, and they called Donald Trump out. They Putin the man said he ain't trying to start no war. Donald Trump tried to start a war, and it all come out that when it went through all the little through kicks and turns and stuff. Donald Trump was the one that they could never find nobody trying to start a fight with the United States. It was just Trump trying to pick a fight with Putin and them. He trying to pick a war. Donald Trump is trying to pick a war, y'all.
I'm gonna have to go research that.
Yeah, something
I already
happened.
know they over there in Africa fighting over the Red Sea.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the Donald Trump tried to start a war, and they said that they been trying to look into it and everything. We could find anything with the man said anything wrong. And said it wasn't him. It was Trump. And Trump know he started that war. That war gonna be going on for the next 4 years, y'all. 3 years, however many more.
Trump ain't trying to start no. I can't see him trying to start no war with Russia.
See, I can. Why not,
I
Pat?
can't. Yeah. What the first place you think they gonna hit?
Canada?
Alaska. Because it used to belong to Russia.
Let me see. Alaska. Let me see.
It used to belong
Why
to
you say?
Russia.
Oh. Well, I don't know. It's gonna be a bigger war than what they say. You know how I say that? Trump said he raising all cars prices about $3,000 extra. They said for a car. And he bring everything back to the United States. All the car parts, everything gonna be made in America. I don't believe that.
It was at one point.
Well, it was. You're right. It was at one point. Yeah, it was at one point. But now the tariffs. It's the tariffs. We're gonna call it.
The tariffs ain't gonna hurt us. We been paying them.
Well, Trump said he gonna bring everything to make America great again. So everything he gonna bring everything back to the United States. That's what he said. So I don't know, y'all. We're gonna see how it's gonna be.
I would listen to them people that
we got a lot. My thing is, Pep, he gotta be do everything in 4 years. He gonna have stuff. Huh?
He can set everything in place in 4 years.
That's all he can do. That's it.
He can set everything in place and get it started. If it's going good, the next president would be a fool to end it. And look what happened when Joe Biden got in there and cut out everything Trump did. We went to hell in a handbasket faster. The slide got real quicker. Everything shot up. Ain't no reason for eggs to be $12 a dozen. Wasn't no reason for them to kill all them cows, birds, and everything.
Yep, they did that. They set that baby on fire.
There wasn't no reason for that. All them meat processing factories and stuff burning up. They were setting that shit on fire too. How all of a sudden all the meat processing factories is burning up?
Sure is. Tory said, I don't know about them politician people. Yeah, you be right. Like you said, no, I don't know if he'll plant now. If he is one, he needs plant some stuff right.
Who will plant?
Trump. He needs plant some stuff right. If he plants some, he needs plant some stuff right. Oh, Pep said, yeah, Tory. Pep agree with you. Pep agree with you, man.
The best thing that my advice and in my opinion, the best thing you do is get your paper right. Get your paper right. If Trump gonna put that money out there to get out there and get that damn money and do what you need to do with it to take care of you and your family. Cause he a businessman, and that's one thing about them businessmen. They know it take money to make money.
Yeah, it do. It do. And you know, it just people don't put a title on him by being racist since he had them even the people moving to them homes he had or where he had them apartment.
There ain't no title. He is racist, but he a businessman. He a racist businessman.
Right.
So and you gotta because it's some stuff that I disagree with him that he done, but it's some stuff I agree with. When he was in office the first time, he had the hub zone for small businesses where the small business can get in on the contract quicker and faster and make it easier for small businesses to get loans and stuff. It was the people that was running the loans that was doing the crooked underhanded shit. People handing out the loan. It was the SBA because they didn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he going in there this term and cleaning everybody out.
Yeah, because he know what to do now. See, first time he said, if I ever get in there again, I'm gonna rattle them down. He gonna drain the swamp. He gonna drain
And
the swamp.
in the hub zone, that was like historically underserved businesses, which a lot of black businesses fall up under because we can't get the loans and shit. We gotta have a 750 credit score or 801 to get
Yes,
the
Lord.
business loan. Where the other businessman that ain't black, he go in there with a 520 and get $1 million.
Yeah,
So Trump
yeah.
set aside certain districts get certain amounts of money for underdeserved. If you fall up under this criteria of historically underserved businesses, then you get in on this loan. You got the first choice of it. And then the people that was in there, they was crooked and underhanded too. That's why he cleaning house.
Tory said, "Pay attention. Everything is moving fast. It's happening fast. It is." And then Tory said, before he ran for president, the black community looked up to him.
Because he put money in our pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if he go on and cut them checks and sign that reparation bill, he might get looked up. We might say thank you one more time. But that's about all we're going to do is say thank you. We damn sure ain't finna fight for you.
Amen, good. So right. That's his fight. And now I was waiting to see when Trump was gonna go in there and mess with the rainbow people in the army. Now he'll start messing with the people in the army. Now I was waiting for him to get started. I've been waiting. I've been waiting.
Well,
I've been
I'm
waiting to
sorry.
start.
I don't have no problem with none of them. But if I want somebody to go to war with me, I don't need him gotta wait and put on his dress before he can put on his uniform. If that ain't what you're supposed to be putting on. If
I'm
you're a
sure,
woman and you gotta
I
put
mean,
your
I'm sure they ain't doing that in the army. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna be quiet on that. On their free time, I don't know what the hell they doing. Shut up, Hurt. Okay.
they was doing it. That woman, the supposedly woman that he moved that was in the Navy or whatever that Trump moved, that wasn't a woman, that was a man, that was a transgender man.
Huh?
That's why he got her first.
What? I didn't know that, pal.
Yep. Because I went and
What?
redid it. I wanted to know who the person was that they was talking about, the admiral or whatever she was in the Navy, and I went and looked it
Yeah.
up. That was a man.
What? Oh, he was gunning for her. Him.
Mm-hmm.
He was gunning for them. It was pissing my torch.
Now,
Everything was set
it's
up
not
before
like
he got office. Then things are
it's
set up years before they're in office.
not. Yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes a lot of stuff is set up. Sometimes they pull a rabbit out the hat like they doing. But my thing is, I can't understand why all these people in the street protesting when he told y'all what he was gonna do before he got there.
Good. Them people have been, Pap, those people are destroyed. Them people sick. Some of the Caucasian people sick. A whole lot of them, he's Hispanic people sick. They sick, baby. They sick. They sick as a
But
dog. They sick. And they ain't happy. They
the
ain't happy.
problem is, I think it's my opinion, YouTube. They're so used to being to telling lies to each other and everybody else, they thought Trump was lying. They like believing lies. And then he got up there and actually did what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah,
He
and
told y'all about Elon before he got there. He
and
told y'all everything he was gonna do.
the Mexicans about to have a fit though, Pam. Them Mexicans about to
But
lose their doggone mind. Girl, they about to
he
lose their
told
mind.
them what he was gonna do. And the will of the people was for him to get them illegal immigrants from over here. That was the will of the people. So that's one thing that was the will of the people that he did. He got them
Well,
from
they
over
were paying
here.
no
And
attention
that's
then because
that.
they crying. They mad and crying. Yeah, they must not been paying attention exactly what he was saying then.
Was. Be careful
It's
what
a
you
word,
ask
like you
for.
said, it's a word, it's certain words. Like I said, it's some words you say. I mean, you tell me certain words certain words you be using.
Yeah, them trick bag words.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And be careful what you ask for, you just might get it.
Dang. Tory said JFK called Obama election 40 years prior. Enemy State. Watch the
It
Enemy
may
State.
have.
I did see. I seen that movie before. I don't know, y'all. I gotta know this shit. Keep your money at them banks. Put your money in your house somewhere. Keep you some ammunition. Keep you some artillery. Shit, you gonna be good to go. And some groceries. You're gonna be all right. I can't put
Yep.
no other kind of way, Pap.
Get to buy some seeds if you got to make your little window garden.
Oh, God. You know what? I can't wait to get me a house. I can give me a window in my kitchen. I ain't had a window in my kitchen, girl, since I moved out my house over in Pleasant Grove. I
It
like
ain't
a
nothing
kitchen
like
window.
washing dishes looking out the window.
I know, right? Butterflies,
Mm-hmm.
you see all kind of stuff just pop up on the windshield. You know, your window
Mm-hmm.
thing. But I'm gonna give me some seeds this year. I'm gonna give me a bird feeder.
Yeah, I got one too.
I'm putting on my patio window. I'm giving me a bird feeder. I like seeing the pretty bluebirds and stuff. Red birds and stuff. I like seeing that. Well, Pap, anything you want to say for get off here, girl? It's 9:43. 9:43.
Keep your head on the swivel. Each one teach one.
I knew she gonna say keep your head on the swivel. One day you were here. I said, Pap say, keep your head on the swivel. I think you were gone that day. I think you weren't here that day.
Well, I'm gonna change it up. In the words of my
No,
husband.
you gotta change it up. Look here. I can say exactly what you say when you ain't here.
Yeah. You better watch your six. You better watch your six.
You better watch your six.
Yep. That means watch your back.
Oh.
That's what they say in the army. You gotta watch your six. That means 6 o'clock. That's at your back.
Oh, thank you, Tori, baby. Thank you, baby. Okay, watch your six. I got that now. I got that down peg now. Watch your six. Watch your six. Like we over here in the army, But yeah. Anyway, y'all, sure y'all know our motto. How the hell you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself? We be back on Tuesday, domestic violence. And hope I had the name of the cookies I want. If y'all name some cookies or whatever, y'all let me know that I can put in some names of cookies or names of some little mini cakes and pies or whatever. So, you know, I don't know what I them cook. They don't cook different stuff. I just know they like baking stuff. I ain't no baker like that. I like to eat, but I don't like to bake. Yeah. I want me a pineapple upside down cake. I ain't had one of them in about 15 years, and I want one.
I know that's right.
And a 7-Up Sakatumi cake. Yeah, that old from old. Yeah, y'all can say old folks cake, whatever. Anyway, all right, Pep. I love you, girl. And you know, I'm gonna call you so we can go ahead and get some things down because I got my notepad, got some stuff wrote down my notepad. But anyway, I will talk to you before Tuesday, girl. Happy Sunday, everybody.
All right, love you too, friend. Everybody watch, keep your head on swivel.
All right, y'all. It's the first of the month. Time to pay them bills. If you ain't got your bill money, you better go out there and twerk and work some. Say something for a piece of change. Do something strange. Something, I don't know, but don't get put out your house. Peace. As they say, how many you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself? They gonna do something. They'll sell a thigh, leg, or armpit.
Moving slowly through the yard, through my mind, I feel